use the show business name, but he uses his original name, Joe Biden. And I thought Judah was a little too old.
You got a little sleepy in there, didn't he?
Oh, sleepy Judah Friedlander.
Cozy.
But you know what? It was a nice little resting time for all of us.
Yeah.
You know, we all took a break.
Here's what I remember most of that is that we're doing a live show in front of an audience, and Judah ordered a burrito for himself.
Yeah.
All right, so enjoy it. Judah Friedlander for president.
During these dark times in our once great country, there is one man we can all look to as a guiding light. That man is a black belt in karate, a ping pong master, an author, a filmmaker, an actor, a comedian, a poet, and a true artist. That man is the world champion, Judah Friedlander! Welcome to Judah 2020, the World Champs Presidential Press Conference. Please welcome to the stage your moderator, Ron Bennington.
Wow, fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Are we ready to take America back? In just a few moments, Judah Friedlander will be here with us, folks. He is flying in right now. After winning a ping pong tournament, he won the ping pong tournament here in Austin at the Moon Tower. Yes. And you know, we never had a president that could play ping pong. If we're being totally honest about this, but here's the thing: he won the final 11-0. Then got into his plane and is flying here, just circling Austin a couple of times. Here's another really exciting thing. This would be the first time that we've ever had a president who can do his own security. And that's going to save us a lot of money. But let me look back. How many people here last election voted for Donald Trump? Okay, I'm in Austin. And how many people voted for the other person? I forgot her name. Forget them both, ladies and gentlemen. Forget them both. Judah is coming. And you guys are going to remember this moment for a long time. And it starts here. We're trying to put an escalator in so Judah can come down from it and really light this place up. But as we're waiting for Judah, we've got an opportunity to have some musical guests stop in. And right now, the biggest band in LA is the Comedy Jam. Nobody is bigger. And they were so moved, they wrote a song 15 minutes ago. Let's bring in the guys from the Comedy Jam. It's Josh Adam Myers, Avery Pearson, and Jeremiah Watkins. Come on in, guys. Yes.
How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? We were inspired when we found out that Judah was going to be running. So we let God speak through us onto this paper. And Avery concrafted I don't even know if concrafted is a word, but we wrote a little something for you. Whenever you're ready, buddy. Hello, Austin. There's a land I know
A place I call home, it's perfect in every way.
Yes, it is.
We got overalls and shopping malls and just the right amount of gays.
Perfect.
There's a dude who wants to lead us, but no one's seen his penis. But it probably has a beard, a hat, and smells of freedom. God bless America. More importantly, God bless Judah. God bless America. More importantly, God bless Judah.
Oh, yeah, y'all. There's a lot of change that needs to happen in this world right now. And I'm talking about the people, the little men, don't need an entertainer. They need a world champion.
I should have told you sooner. He's an autocratic ruler.
Yes, he is.
Philosophically, you couldn't tell Putin and him apart.
Welcome to Russia.
And he's from the D.C. area. His pubic hair is scarier than anything I've seen at the local Walmart.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
He's for all the women, and he's also for the men.
Hell yeah.
And if you want to meet him, just go to a Denny's at 4 a.m. Oh, God bless America. More importantly, God bless Judah. God bless America. More importantly, God bless Judah. Everybody. God bless America. More importantly, God bless Judah. God bless America. More importantly, God bless Judah. Wow. Judah, 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 Judah.
Thank you, Austin.
Thank you so much.
The goddamn Comedy Jam, folks. Wow. That was amazing. Was it not? Was that not amazing? Judah's plane's getting closer. From what I understand, it just broke a cloud. I want to get some pictures of you guys, too, because this stuff is going to go out on Armed Service Radio. And this has got to be about those guys overseas. And not the first responders, but a lot of stuff I'm going to do for the second and even third responders. And somebody that's forgotten about, and that's the fourth responders. And that's Austin's homeless. That I had to dodge to get here tonight. They're extremely fast and scary. I don't think homeless people should be able to beat me in a race. That's my own personal feeling. And I also don't think, and only Austin has this, homeless people that are fuckable. Doesn't happen in New York. So do we got, I want to take some pictures, Vito, of everybody putting up their cards or whatever those things are. Get up here on the stage. This is Vito, ladies and gentlemen. Get it right here in the middle, Vito. Oh boy, that was almost, hey, that was so sad. That was almost a chant for him.
Let me see those flags. Flags.
You want to get up and take some pictures? Go ahead and get up. Now, this will go out to the fake news, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm talking about the New York Times, the Washington Post, and mainly BuzzFeed. We're hoping to get a lot out of BuzzFeed, right? All right, did you get your pictures? I did. Did you look at them? Did they turn out? They did. Vito is an amazing young man. No one has weighed that much at his age. And that's a world record yourself that you have right now. Folks, I just want to just ask you this question as we get started. I'm going to go to the glasses for this. Who's the only person we know out there that trains by lifting weight benches?
Judah!
Who did Greyhound change their name to?
Judah!
Abraham Lincoln built a log cabin, but who's the only person that built a log skyscraper?
Judah!
All right, you're picking up on it now. Seriously. You guys are going to make great Nazis. Whose face is on the $150 bill?
Judah!
And whose Netflix special has caused North Korea to suspend their nuclear program?
Judah!
I think that one should have been Judah's. Who bred sea monkeys that actually look like the packaging?
Judah!
Who is the man who found the lost city of Atlantis and then decided to let them stay free?
Judah!
Whose U.S. dollars are worth double everywhere?
Judah!
And this is the most important one. Who is the sole delivery man for Amazon Prime? Judah, ladies and gentlemen! I gotta tell you the truth, I'm starting to think this is gonna work. I thought we were just fucking around for a while, but I'm literally getting excited right now and wonder how far this could go. Because I laughed at Trump for a long time. And look at him now, he's running the whole shebang. I'm being told in this earpiece of mine, as you can see, that Judah is approaching the building. And do we have the opening for him ready to go? Yep. This is exciting, folks. This is a moment that you never will forget. Now hit his music. This is not over the top.
He is the Judah Friedlander. He is the world champion. He is the Judah Friedlander. He's the world champ. He's the world champ. He is the Judah Friedlander. He is the world champion. He is the Judah Friedlander. He's the world champ. He's the world champ. He is the Judah Friedlander. He is the world champion. He is the Judah Friedlander.
Ladies and gentlemen!
He's the world champ. He's the world champ. He is the Judah Friedlander. He is the world champion. He is the Judah Friedlander. He's the world champ. He's the world champ.
Judah is here! Judah is here! It starts here today! Judah, welcome, my friend.
It's great to be here.
You know, I really like that you came in and you did this as, subtle as you possibly could.
You know, first of all, I want to say there's a lot of great Americans here tonight.
Wow!
Secondly, I'd like to say that there were two songs sung before here.
Yeah.
And I noticed there were a few people here that were not standing for the theme song. You will have to give in your IDs, and we will be deporting you to Canada after
Wow!
this.
I wouldn't mind living in Canada.
What's that?
Well, I wouldn't mind living in Canada.
Okay, well, you have to stay in America. We need you. Ron, you're the greatest journalist
Yes.
in the tri-state area of New York City.
Wow!
I'm not saying a lot, because
Yeah.
that's where all the top journalists are.
Yeah, they are. So that includes Jersey and Connecticut.
Yep, Jersey, Connecticut, and Western Long Island. It includes all of those areas.
Yeah. Not Eastern Long Island.
First of all, I want to say my first platform.
Yeah.
My first platform when I'm president is, when you're at the grocery store
Yeah.
and you're in line, and it's kind of a long line. If you start eating your food while you're in line, if you finish it before you get to the cashier, it's free. It's free.
I got to tell you, folks, I don't know about you, but that's an America I want to live in. I really do. And that's America that I want to raise my children in under Judah Freelander.
So I think I'm going to do. Free pizza on Fridays.
Wow!
At any restaurant, even if it's not a pizza place or an Italian restaurant. If you go to a restaurant and it's a Friday and you ask for pizza and they don't give it to you, the owners get deported to Italy.
Wow! And, Judah,
And you know what? We're going to invade Italy. We're going to invade Italy. And we're taking their pizza. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And
Wow!
we're taking their pizza slicers, too.
Wow, that just turned dark. I didn't see that one coming. Who's going to be paying for all this, Judah?
Canada.
Canada. All right. For years I felt like they did owe us free pizza, and now we finally have a president who's
Yeah.
ready to go in there for it.
No one's ever brought that up.
No.
This country, we made pizza famous.
We did.
Okay? Maybe Italy invented it. America perfected it. Okay? How many Pizza Huts are there in...
Judah, you had ordered something?
Looks like a good old American burrito to me. First of all, I want to talk about Mexico. And I love Mexico. Mexico is the second greatest country in North America. Canada, a distant third. A distant third. This country's been shitting too much on Mexico.
Yes.
They're our friends, and theoretically, they probably should own about 30% of our country if you go back to history. So,
Yeah.
California, we're giving you back to Mexico. We're giving you back to Mexico. Fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
But just Southern California, right?
A little bit up a bit. Yeah, it's going to go up a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Up to San Francisco?
New Mexico is going back to Mexico.
Wow!
Hey, it's Mexico's land. They're getting it back.
Well, we're in Austin, Texas right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that going?
It's staying right here.
Wow.
I want to talk about burritos for a second. This is very important. It's very divisive in this country. You have the people who like the rice in the burrito, and then you have the people who like the rice outside the burrito. And for me, I stand for human rights. As the world champion,
Yes.
not only am I the greatest athlete in the world, I am also, if you look at it, world champion. That means I am a champion of the world and all its inhabitants. So I fight for the rights of the planet, all the people, the animals, the trees, the air, all around it. So the point is, I'm pro-diversity. I am anti-segregation. But when it comes to burritos, rice, get the fuck out of my burrito.
Wow! This is controversial. I saw your face. Don't let it. He got scared.
Chipotle can go fuck themselves.
Wow! Wow!
We're bringing back Taco Bell.
More Taco Bell fans.
If you get a bean and cheese burrito Taco Bell, guess what? There's no fucking rice in it, okay? It's bean and cheese. It's honest. Chipotle, it's fake news.
Wow! What's that? Taco Bell 2020.
You just earned yourself a cabinet position. Taco Bell 2020.
Judah is giving out cabinet positions. I didn't see this happening.
Next thing we're doing, we're banning math. Calculators were invented in 1983. I don't think we need to teach math to the kids anymore, okay? We're banning math.
Right.
Calculators, we can't... First of all, we got to be careful about robots, okay?
Yes.
They are taking over, but, we all saw what zippers did to buttons. And
That
sure,
is true.
there's still a few left working really hard.
Yeah.
But overall, it's the jobs that zippers don't want. But when it comes to calculators, we need to embrace this futuristic robot technology.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're getting rid of math. Because of
is
calculators,
Yeah.
our robot calculator friends, you never have to go to math class again. And
Wow. It's good news for the kids.
I think this is what's going to separate us from all the other countries out there. Yes.
But you are concerned about robots. You're worried that human beings will be the buttons of the future. And I don't want to, break up your meal here during this.
No. Actually, when I'm president, I don't take fucking lunch breaks, okay? I take working lunches. I can chew and think at the same time.
Yes. And I've never seen anyone do that at the podium before. Just
No.
order a burrito without the rice, obviously, and be able to do both. That's amazing, Judah.
And no more whole beans in burritos. It's refried or mashed beans, okay?
Wow. Okay.
When you have a whole bean,
Yes.
you're sending the message that we are too weak to be able to mash that bean.
Right.
Okay? This is America. We have to show our power at every level.
Well, Judah, I don't want to, tell you about your platform, but it seems to be more burrito-centric than I expected. I don't want to get...
That's what sets me apart from the other candidates. Okay?
Yes, it
That's why
does.
I'm not in any other party.
Right.
The Republicans don't want me. The Democrats don't want me because I'm always eating burritos. And I care about burritos. I think
Right.
it's central to our nation.
Now, what platform, who were you running with? What platform, what party?
Heroes don't use sidekicks, okay?
I'll tell that to
Stand
Batman.
alone. Yeah, I think we all could have done without Robin. I think.
More controversy.
Yeah. So, are there any questions from the people, the fine people here tonight? And first of all, I want to say
Yeah.
that because you're the greatest journalist in the tri-state area of New York
Thank you.
City. I see in the crowd you've brought a lot of esteemed journalists here
Yes.
tonight, and if any of these journalists have any questions, please let me know.
We're bringing some folks up that want to ask you questions. Some from the fake news, and others, hopefully, from some real news. I've never seen journalists line up like this before. This is really showing me the organizational power that you have. And I would like to say to a lot of the journalists, if you could please stay away from burrito questions, because I feel like we've covered that already. Vito, you're going to be running this?
Yes, I am.
Where is the first person coming to us from?
This is Bryce from MySpace.
Bryce from MySpace is here. Wow, exciting to be bringing MySpace back.
First of all, I want to say something.
Yeah.
A lot of people think Facebook helped sway the election and work with the Russians. So we're bringing back MySpace.
Wow.
I think Tom got a raw fucking deal. Okay. Sure, everyone hated looking at him, but
Yeah.
at least he didn't sell out his country.
There was just one lone flag going when you were saying that for MySpace. Yes, go ahead, Bryce.
Yes, Judah. What is your stance on school lunches and how healthy should they really be?
Oh, boy, back to burritos.
First of all, you already fucked up your question. Because if you think about it, you just asked about school lunches. The first meal of the day is breakfast, which means it's the most important meal of the day. Without breakfast, lunch is meaningless. Back of the line, Bryce.
Wow. That's how you handle the media, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce from MySpace was banned to the back of the line. Who knows, maybe after he has some chance to think about it. All right, the next question.
The next question is from Beckett from WokenWonderful.com.
Go ahead, Bob.
Thank you for taking my question, Judah. How do you propose to stop all of the gator attacks in Florida?
Wow. All right, finally, we're getting to the meat of this right now. There's still gator attacks going on.
Florida's actually overpopulated. And so I don't have a problem with these gators, you know. Part of the reason that the gators are eating humans is that this country's gotten too out of shape. And this country's got to step it up. And if gators are hungry and you can't outrun the gator, we don't need you in this country.
Wow,
We'll
that's
bring him back
amazing. Judah, the first candidate that came out as pro-gator, anti-Floridian. Never saw that one coming. Yes, who's this gentleman with a flag taped to his face?
This is Chad from libcuck.blogspot.com.
Hello, another food question. Are you pro Tide Pod or anti Tide Pod?
I'm talking about Tide Pod, for washing clothes.
The food.
Oh, the food. Okay. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really for it for either. I'm a liquid. When you wash clothes, you're using liquid. Tide Pods are wrapped in plastic. Okay, plastic is not good for our ocean, which is also made out of water. Okay, you're using water to clean things, and then you're using something that is detrimental to water. Worst question so far, sir.
Yeah. It's really good for that guy from MySpace. And you know what? I think I followed most of that. I really did for a while. Judah Friedlander, ladies and gentlemen, 2020 is it? And Judah, are we definitely running for president? Is 100%?
I've said this before. I'm not running for president. I'm standing for president.
Wow.
Running means you're scared. Okay? America's not scared.
Yes.
And first of all, I'd like to say to everyone who's asked the question so far, even though some of them were far inferior to others, your journalistic integrity and courage, I applaud. Well done.
Wow, fantastic. But we're building that bridge with the media that has been knocked down. Unfortunately, I asked the question right during the middle of a burrito bite. And that's why I'm only the best journalist in 3 states. I'm hoping to pick up Pennsylvania and be the 4th-state area. All right, Vito, who's next there? Oh, you're holding your flag up in the air, and that's very nice. Yes.
This is Maria from Napster.
From Napster. I didn't think Napster would be here.
Should we as a nation put a stop to artificial intelligence now or embrace it?
Let's try that again, but real slow.
You see?
Yeah.
Let's get a robot to replace her right now. That question was not up to standard.
Now, but I will say this. What a lovely top that you're wearing right now. It's very festive.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're an American, okay? Which means you have what it takes. You just got to believe in yourself. I think you felt a little bit of lack of confidence there. You just dig deep for a second. You're ready to go. I just empowered you. You're ready to go.
Try it.
Okay. Should we as a nation embrace artificial intelligence or change it?
We need any kind of intelligence we can get. So I don't care if it's real, if it's artificial, if there's something intelligent out there, you're in this administration. Thank you. Best question of the night.
Best question of the night. What a comeback. You know what? For best question of the night, what about she gets a copy of your book, Judah, How to Beat Up Anybody?
What is your name again?
Yeah, real name. Eleanor. All right. I don't know why people have to change their names doing this. Eleanor.
Eleanor, I made it out to Beth. So No, I'll get it to you later.
This is the number one selling book of all time, is it not, Judith?
It's the number one selling karate book of all time.
Oh, the number one selling karate
which is
book.
the most important kind of book there is.
Yeah. And when you go to the karate section of your bookstores, you will figure out how to beat up anybody. And has that helped a lot of people over the years, Judith?
It really has. And I just want to say that my book, How to Beat Up Anybody, if you read it, you will be able to beat up anybody, even if the person you're fighting has also read the book. It's that effective.
Wow.
It's that effective.
That is tricky. Yes.
This is Davis from Infobores.net.
All right, Davis, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Good.
Judah, you're not actually world champion of anything, are you?
Judah's going through his book right now, looking for a chapter.
If you go to page 18 of my karate book, you can see me here getting the world championship trophy from the president of South America.
Wow.
On page 20, you can see me getting another world championship trophy from the Duke of China. So.
Now, is that Davis right there? Yes. I just want to say that.
Books don't lie.
Books don't lie. You're the fake news. Throw him out. 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 You can
When you disrespect me,
yeah,
you disrespect America. And you disrespect yourself. And, yeah, that was the worst question of the night so far.
But you can go back to your seat. And then as soon as this show is over, you're getting thrown out. Way to handle that with your book. That was that was amazing.
Sometimes you just got to go to the facts.
Right.
I used to be an alternative fact checker at Fox News, so I know what I'm doing. Yes.
And that's the kind of experience that you'll be able to bring to this as you're standing for America.
Yeah, you know, I'm for human rights. I'm for the rights of everyone here, and we all need to get along. And we got to realize we're all friends.
We are.
We're not enemies.
Yeah.
But that guy asked that last question. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Maybe we could beat up his family. Maybe that's the way to stop this.
No. His parents aren't the problem. It's him. It's him.
All right, thank you, Judith. This lovely lady right here.
Pandora from AltaVista.com.
Wow.
First of all, a lot of great journalists from all these top websites here today. And I just want to thank you for coming out here. The type that the mainstream news doesn't like to have on. So thank you for sharing your truths.
Hello, Judah. Is it or is it not true that you are in the pocket of Big Sugar?
Oh, these are tough, yeah.
First of all, how dare you disrespect sugar, okay? Sugar is natural, okay? It comes from Hawaii, as well as the Caribbean. And it's high fructose corn syrup that we need to get out of this country. High fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup, banned in Mexico, banned in Europe, legal in America. We're not going to ban it, but we're going to give the option. Do you realize Heinz ketchup? I'm fucking serious here. Heinz ketchup used to use real sugar, and now they use high fructose corn syrup. This sugar substitute, this fake sugar, that's not as good as real sugar. It is fake ketchup. Fuck fake ketchup.
Wow, I never saw that chant coming.
Seriously. You know, if you go back to pre-1983,
right?
We had real ketchup in this country.
Yeah. I think Judah's really running right now. I mean, or standing. Thank you.
You ever go to a Mexican restaurant and get a Mexican Coca-Cola? Yeah. It tastes better than American Coca-Cola because they're using real sugar. We need to get back to what's real. You know, I don't want people in this country getting fat off of fake sugar. We want real sugar making people fat in this country. And hey, let's not forget about the dentists, okay?
Yes.
If we stop eating sugar, the dentists might go out of work.
That's true.
And if they go out of work, then the dental hygienists go out of work. And then what's the point of going to the dentist?
That's true. And I just wanted to ask the audience one more time, because again, I was surprised. How do you feel about fake ketchup? This is really like being in a fever dream. By the way, you know who I feel really good for? All the people who had seats along the side as the journalists lined up in front of them and turned their great seats into shit. Yes, Vito.
Now we have Steve S. from the PuffingtonPost.info.
Okay.
Judah?
No, first of all, you're from the PuffingtonPost.info, which has been around since the 60s, I believe.
Yes.
And, you know, the fact that this HuffingtonPost.com took off so much, and they basically just ripped off your whole name, the PuffingtonPost.info, and not cool. So I just want to say thank you for coming here and show you the respect that you deserve.
I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Judah, have you slept with anyone who has appeared in Playboy?
Saucy.
First of all, that is way too mainstream of a pornographic magazine for me to show any kind of interest at all. Now, I respect airbrush artists, but when you do that to the human body, that is disrespectful to the human body, and it's disrespectful to women. So, no, I have not. Yeah.
All right, he says. Yeah, he has to, this journalist has to pee now.
That's one of the reasons the PuffingtonPost.info never really took off. They just constantly have a urinary tract infection and have to go to the bathroom all the time.
Tiny bladders. Here's a very attractive man that would like to ask a question. Vito, who do we have?
First of all, that was a little sexist there.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
We have Tyler from LimeWire.
Good day, Judah. I know you have a big thing with ping pong and school lunches and everything else. So should ping pong be mandatory during school recess?
Yes. Everyone's always talking about China, how they're getting more and more powerful. Ping pong is the national game in China. If America is going to show China any respect and deal with them, I think ping pong should be taken on. And ping pong has been proven to be healthy for you. It's good for your reflexes. It's actually the fastest sport in the world. And if we want to be number one, we need to be number one in ping pong. Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Yes.
Sometimes I didn't mean to get that serious there, but that was a very serious, heavy-hitting question. And I had to give it to you straight.
Well, you know, we're here at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival in Austin, Texas. And, yes.
Great city. Great city.
Great city. And just minutes before he got here, Judah won the ping pong tournament that the Moon Tower chose. But this is what's interesting to me. The guy that you beat 11-0 in the festival then came in and played saxophone for the Judah song.
Yes, he did.
It's a way, it's a way of showing how people feel about you.
If I beat you 11-0 in ping pong, that's actually a really good result for you.
So
I've beaten people much worse than that. Yeah.
So he should feel proud of himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Last time I played him, I beat him 50 to -5.
Yes. This next journalist that actually looks like a journalist.
We have Heather from AskJeeves.com.
Wow. Ask Jeeves.
Good afternoon.
A lot of nostalgia.
You know, it's a shocker that AskJeeves.com didn't really take off and last. Jeeves is not a nice sounding word at all. But yes, I respect you for showing up and for you being an American. Yeah.
Thank you. How do you plan to fix the concussion problem in the NFL?
Ooh, that's a tough one, Judah.
First of all, we need people with stronger skulls. Everyone's talking about the hits are too hard, the equipment's not good enough. Work on your skull strength. You know, it's something that's not taught in schools. It used to be in the 50s.
Sure.
But today it's not, you know. Kids play the video games, and that weakens the membrane lining of the skull. And pre-video games, there were no problems with concussions at all. And but you bring up a good point about athletes. This country needs more athletes, and that's why I think only athletes should be able to be president. And I've seen the current president we have play softball. This is a true story.
Yeah.
About 20-some years ago, I'm in the East River Park with my soccer team, and we're practicing. 2 cops come up to us, and they tell us we have to move off the field. We're already a good 100 yards away from the softball field. No one's ever kicked us off before. And then we look over there, and it was Trump and his office softball team playing. Now, this is when he was with Marla Maples. She was very good. She was fielding grounders, throwing people out. Trump waddles up to the plate, hits a shitty grounder, gets thrown out to first as he's blubbering his way over there. This country needs an athlete for president.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? And hey, maybe you like Trump, maybe you don't. I'm here to tell you, he's not a good athlete.
Man, that's true.
Facts are facts.
Yeah. And I think what we've learned about stronger skulls could make a great new chant. I really believe that. Stronger skulls! Stronger skulls! Stronger skulls! Stronger skulls! I made a mistake.
Well, you bring up a good point, though. You know, sometimes these complicated issues, it's not easy for the public to grasp it right away. These football players, they're always at the gym working on their arm strength, their leg strength. Haven't seen one skull strengthening machine at the gymnasium. Like I said, again, in the 50s, they had this stuff.
They had it back in the 50s.
But now they don't.
America was great. Yes, this person who looks nothing like an athlete.
This is Leopold from prisonuniverse.biz.
Are the rumors true you ran a sex cult in upstate New York?
Oh, that's been the latest news, yeah.
No. It was in South Jersey. See, another example of the media trying to smear a good name, okay? And I want to talk about the prison system for a second.
Good.
First thing I do when I get in office, I'm freeing all the drug offenders. Anyone that's in there for drugs, they're getting out. And let's talk about the heroin epidemic.
Yes.
You know, we need clean needles for health. So
absolutely.
Starting in preschool, we're handing out free needles. These kids are starting drugs early and earlier. I want them practicing safe mainlining.
All right, next question.
Chester from Chat Roulette.
Hi, Judah.
First of all, we're going to ban the name Chester. I just don't. Not cool. We're changing your name to Clark.
Hey,
I love it. Judah, will Roman Reigns ever get over with WWE crowds?
This is a very important question. You know, some of these wrestlers, they get a big push, and it seems like the general public never really takes to it. While these other wrestlers who don't get the push they really deserve. You know, take your Dirk Digglers, for example, or I should say Heel Ziggler, really, but that was his original name. So the point is, he's been given lots of chances here. So I'm going to wrestle Roman at the next SummerSlam this summer.
Wow!
If WWE lifts the current ban on me, so when I wrestle, I don't pin my opponent for 3 seconds. I like to pin them for 3 months straight. Invite all their relatives over to see the devastation firsthand, and really just send the message and defeat that opponent physically and psychologically. Currently still banned from the WWE, and also my suplex is it's too perpendicular of an angle to the Earth's core, and NASA scientists have banned it. So because it fucks with the Earth's rotation. So if they lift the ban, I will fight and defeat Roman at SummerSlam this summer. Yeah. Good.
Wow, fantastic. Hey, I just got an update too. The song that was debuted today by the goddamn Comedy Jam, Billboard has just put it as number 1 on the charts that quickly. That's stunning, Jude. That's stunning.
And I actually just got a fax from corporate, and their song actually just debuted at number 1 on the Canadian Adult Contemporary charts.
Wow!
And it also debuted at numero uno on the Mexico Smooth Jazz charts. Number 1.
This is a big day for Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next up is Brooklyn from championsofthings.com.
Mr. Friedlander, have
Yes.
you ever been represented by Michael Cohen?
First of all, that question was anti-Semitic. No, I have not. I've actually never needed to use a lawyer because the law is always on my side. And if you're using a lawyer, that means you're hiding something, and I think you're guilty. So I've never had to use a lawyer, okay?
This next gentleman with a flag behind his ear.
This is Craig from pingpongquarterly.com.
It's actually one of my favorite websites. Yeah.
But thank you very much. We need to know, what is the best Star Wars film?
Ooh. Okay, good question. This is serious. You're going to have to go with the first one because it was the original.
He's writing it down. He's writing it down.
Last place is whatever Jar Jar Binks was in. Empire that Strikes Back, not the best. Not the second best. I know a lot of people disagree with this, but there would be no Empire Strikes Back without Star Wars.
That's true.
And I want to throw a little shout out to Rogue One. Rogue One was very underappreciated, and it's a very solid movie. And it makes you re-examine the first one completely. So, yeah, good question.
I'll have to rewatch it.
And I would say A Force Awakens is right up there too because I'm in it for 0.3 seconds.
Yes! All right, this will be the last question right here. Who's this?
This is Gladys from allthingsfriedlander.com.
Wow.
Mr. Champion,
Thank you.
how will Game of Thrones end?
The Game of Thrones.
It'll end by me watching something else. Let me tell you something. I've fought lots of dragons in my life, and it's really very simple. So that show, I understand for you people who don't know karate at my level, it's entertaining. For me, it's not entertaining at all. You know, I just beat up a dragon's dad last week, and once you defeat a dragon's father, the child just has no confidence, and they just lose it. Have you ever seen a dragon with no confidence? It's really sad. It's just basically a duck at that point, you know? And I like the duck. The duck is my favorite animal because it can fly, swim, and walk. It's a triathlete, basically. So it flies, it swims, and it walks all very poorly. And have you ever seen a duck in a rush? It's fantastic. It's just, it doesn't know what shitty method of transportation to use. So this is what we're going to do for our transportation system.
Yes.
We're going to make giant ducks.
Giant ducks.
Giant ducks. That way we can sit on the duck and it can take you where you need to go in a very safe and orderly fashion. Yeah.
Well, I will tell you this. The platform is amazing for Judah Friedlander.
And I tell you, everyone here is great. And I'm passing a law before I become president.
What's
I'm going
that?
to be the first candidate to pass a law before they become president. And that is that I realize that we're number one, America. Everyone does. You know, There's a lot of other great countries out there, and they should all be our friends. So that's why I'm going to pass a law before I become president, is that you don't have to be a resident to vote for president. So no matter where you're from, you can still vote for me.
That's fantastic.
You're not allowed to vote for any other candidate, but you can still vote for me. And I think that's fair to everybody.
This is great for Luxembourg.
And I'm a little disappointed that giant ducks did not become a chant. I'm a little disappointed in that. Giant ducks.
Giant ducks.
Giant ducks! Giant ducks! Giant ducks!
Wow.
Giant ducks!
That's the America I know and love.
Judah, as we wrap this up, this young man, Vito, he has written a song about you that he would like to sing, and hopefully the audience will bring him up for it. We started with a #1 hit.
I'll be honest with you. Do I have to be here while he sings it?
No, you don't.
Okay, because I would feel a little weird. But I might. Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone here. And in all seriousness, you guys did a great thing coming here today and letting the world know what's really going on. And we covered a lot of important topics.
We sure did.
Getting rid of math.
Yeah.
Putting rice outside the burrito. Free pizza on Fridays. Eating your food in the grocery store at a fast enough pace so that you can get it for free. First of all, chewing your food, overrated. Okay?
Overrated.
Have you seen dogs? They don't chew their food. They just fucking swallow that shit because they have strong stomach muscles. You want abs? Don't chew your food, okay? Let your stomach do the work. That's one of these myths that we've had. Oh, you gotta chew your food.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to fucking chew your food.
Don't chew your food.
Don't chew your food! Don't chew your food!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. This was the weirdest day of my life. Thanks for coming out. That was a lot of fun.
Faction Talk 103, it's the Bennington Show! Faction Talk 103, it's the Bennington Show!
Earl's the speller. Why aren't you letting Earl do this? This fucking guy, I call him all the time when I'm playing Wordy. I go, Earl, I got an A, a Z, and 2 T's. What the fuck? What is going on here?
All right, listen to this horrible thing. So I see everybody's been tweeting about Wordle. My husband's like, yeah, I've been playing for a couple of days now. He doesn't tell me, which I think is a little shitty.
it's
I'm
bad.
like, what? So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to play right now. And then I find out I've played at exactly midnight. And I'm like, I'm going to have to wait another 24 hours. I was like, if you would have told me about this a half hour ago, I'd have had 2 games right now.
Well, here's the thing. Unlike you guys, your mom and I play together because it's the same word. So if both of you are playing separately, you're like, what's the fucking point here?
And, I felt like a little like, at first I was sweating because I was like, I don't want to have a loss on my record first thing. But luckily I got it on my 6th try. But I was like, it keeps your record. So I was like, I can't start with a loss. Like, I'll never play again. I really will. It will just break me.
Some people feel like they're stupid. And I'm like, that's not the point of these kind of games to feel stupid. You're just having fun.
That's what Jack said. He's like, you're getting too emotional about this because I was on a try number 5 and I was like, would you get it on? And he's like 3 and I was like, idiot. I'm an idiot. And he's like, it's not like that.
If you look over and there isn't like a host, then it doesn't matter what happens. You're not on television. How fast before we get Wordle, the fucking TV show?
Oh, it's gonna be quick. It is the new craze. It just feels like, one of those weird things that just happens during the pandemic where everybody's suddenly talking about something and you're like, I gotta play Wordle. I want to feel relevant and connected to the universe.
I think that we should try to put on Wordle at the mall, like that fucking dating game ripoff show on Mallrats. I'm like, that would be my fucking mall right there. I had this thought, I swear to God, it popped into my fucking head. I'm like, I mean, this came from nowhere. I wasn't trying to think of it. And a word or Wordle popped into my head for no reason. B. Dalton's. And I'm like, why am I thinking B. Dalton's? And that was the old mall bookstore that really only had paperbacks. I mean, they didn't even bother. They have magazines and some paperbacks. And it's like, when they disappeared, no one even fucking noticed.
All right. There was like another mall bookstore that I don't think I've ever seen as a standalone. Do you know what it is?
Yes, I'm going to say it. Walden Books.
Walden. That's it.
Yeah.
I was going to say it was like definitely Wall something. I've never seen a Walden Books without a neighbor. I've only seen it stuck in the middle of the wall, in the middle of the mall, and I honestly feel like when mall culture was at its height, I thought it was a pretty reputable bookstore. I thought everybody knows what it is.
You know what it was?
It had no legs.
It was like an airport bookstore. You know what I mean? But you weren't at the airport. It's like, I got to grab something fast. But here's the thing. Those bookstores are gone. They got kind of pushed out by Barnes & Noble. And I think there was another big giant book chain like that, right? Borders, right? And now even those fucking bookstores are gone. So we're like generations of bookstores. But, and then that had me thinking, there were those mall stores. They felt like they had been around forever and would be around forever.
Yeah. It really felt that way. And they felt very relevant and important at the time.
Right.
And then they just didn't make it out of the death of mall culture. Like, for me, I was like, a trip to the mall, you got to go to Claire's, okay? This was the accessory joint that was very much geared towards young ladies.
Right.
I don't think Claire's survived. I don't know. Does Claire's still exist? I mean, it was always packed when I was in there.
There were like some places in the mall that you would go while your mom was shopping, and Spencer's was one of those places where you could see little wacky things, and you were like, "Oh my God, this is a toilet, and a fucking farmer's head is popping out of it."
Sick.
When you, I mean, I don't even understand how those products were made. Did somebody make money off of this? It seems insane now.
Okay, I have the counterpoint, on the other side of the gender spectrum. If the young ladies were popping into Claire's, the boys were going to Lids. You got to go to Lids. Yeah. That's where they get every hat from every sports team.
And that seemed kind of magical to you when you were a certain age. You know what I mean? You're like, this is a Padres hat. I never thought I'd see one in real life. You know what I mean? They're so far away and so few fans. 844-ROCK-GOD, 844-762-5463. The old mall culture, everybody... First of all, I don't even remember buying stuff at malls. I was just at malls. You know what I mean? But I never... There was a time when I was a little kid, I was like, I can't wait for Chess King. I can't wait until I'm old enough to go into a Chess King and fucking leave there looking like a fucking badass. And just about the age I came into it, it went straight rayon disco. And I'm like, still not shopping at Chess King. But when I was younger, it seemed like an exclusive fucking club.
Yeah.
Chess King.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those guys in Chess King. They all have tinted glasses. Their life is already on its way.
My favorite store in the world was FYE, For Your Entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
It was like it was just a fucking place that sold DVDs and used DVDs. And I went there specifically to get all my wrestling DVDs. I bought a kendo stick there once.
First of all, congratulations on that purchase.
I went to a mall.
Way to go, Sandman.
I went to a mall a year and a half or 2 years ago, and there was an FYE there. I walked in, I was so excited, and now it's just like straight anime posters, and it's like a whole different vibe.
They got to keep up with the times. I mean, these kids, they don't want kendo sticks.
No.
Like in the old days.
I have a mall store that just didn't make the transition. And I feel like it had every potential to have been like, say, Gap. Gap stuck around, right? Like Gap survived malls culture, the death of mall culture. What happened to Limited and or Limited 2 for kids? Limited was like the Gap, right? It was like the same vibe. All girls worked at Limited. You'd get your basics there, a nice sweater, a striped shirt. It was pretty basic. I don't know why it wasn't able to make, the cut. And Limited 2 had tiny versions of those clothes. So you could dress like a cool kid.
Yeah. Their business plan was too limited, in my opinion. I really think that they needed to
weird name for a store.
Yeah, you got to expand a little bit. You just can't be limited.
I know, like, actually, when you think about it, why would you use such a negative word as you're not going to use limited in a positive way.
I'll tell you another one. Outside of a mall, I've never had the Auntie Anne's anywhere else.
No.
And it was pretzel with shit all over it. Hey, it's pretzel at the bottom. And then what do you want? It dunked in vanilla, dunked in chocolate? Do you want sprinkles? You're like, it's a fucking
salty
pretzel,
spice of some nature.
Yeah. Just give me some mustard. I'm on my way.
Nice cheese sauce. I used to really enjoy getting the Auntie Anne's like little bites, and then you would get like little different sauces for dipping.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
The little bites, they were like, this is for moms. You don't want a whole pretzel, do you? Why don't you just have some little bites of it? Just to hold over. Maybe by the time you get to Orange Julius, have a really bad slice of pizza and a drink that you would never have any other circumstances. I don't even know what fucking weird thing that drink was.
No idea.
My mom would take me to the Queens Center Mall, way out in Queens, basically Long Island, and I always fucking was really jonesing for Orange Julius. And then she would also... Yeah, it was. I loved it. And then she'd also take us to, me, to this off-brand JCPenney called A&S, and I would run into the fucking the clothes racks, and then she would freak out because I was lost because I'd hide inside the clothes racks.
Well, they were fun to run into big clothes racks when you're a little kid. I mean, you're little when you did that. But here's the thing: it's when JCPenney is too fucking high end for you.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you see a mall and they start to lose those big anchor stores, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, the Macy's is shut down? What's going to fucking happen now?
Oh, no.
Hey, Ron in Baltimore.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Cool.
Hey, Ron.
Good. I'm sorry. Damn, my car, man. Sorry. It was clean. I didn't even hear that little fuzzy. I'll give you 2 stores, clothing stores, and a restaurant. And I know Ron knows. Merry-Go-Round.
Sure.
And there was an oak tree that was out in the 80s. And restaurants, my parents thought it was so cool to go to Beefsteak Charlie's, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Beefsteak Charlie's was a fucking... that was considered like, hey, the mall's doing great now. They've got a Beefsteak Charlie's.
It's the Outback of today.
It really was. And you're like, Dad wants to take everybody to Beefsteak Charlie's. So don't eat anything. Don't eat anything after school because we're going to Beefsteak Charlie's. There used to be a thing, I think it was a rib joint called Tony Roma's or something. That seemed like it had a Vegas background to it somehow. It felt like a little Vegas-y, like there could be trouble there. You know, you never know what was going to happen. Let's go to David. David, what's up?
How you doing, sir? Bennington,
Yeah.
how are you?
Cool.
Pier 1 Imports, Roosevelt Field.
I love Pier 1. Oh my God, that's such a time too. Like that style of interior design where everyone had there would be like the wicker chair, right? Like that big, it was like a little like disc that with a pillow in it.
Well, here's the thing about that. It should have been called First Apartments because you would get the wicker fucking like table in front of your kitchen. You're like, for the same thing, we can get like a wicker dining room set for $75 instead of spending on all the money. You know, you're like, fuck, let's get it. Let's
My
fucking
first
get it.
apartment in college, I had a chair from Pier 1 and I had like a little 2-seater couch from Pier
Right.
1 that was just so cheaply made. I can't even believe anyone, like, your back hurt immediately because it was just all like slumped over. It was too soft.
Pier 1 had a loft bed that I would look at and fucking fantasize and be like, if I had this, my life would be so different.
It definitely would be. It'd be a lot better. 844 Rock God, 844-762-5463. Maybe Chris will take us all to the mall and we'll be able to spend some of those thousands of dollars he made over the weekend.
I hope so.
Oh, this is big time. Director Shasa, how are you? Hey, do we got you?
Sorry, I was screening a call. I didn't hear which name you said.
Director Sasha. Probably need two people doing this, Chris.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Good to talk to you.
Hey, buddies. Ron, when you said Walden Books, I just popped like the Ultimate Warriors music hit. This is my wheelhouse right here.
So funny.
So let's go back to 1993, right? At the end of the school year when we were good, we went to like the good mall, the big mall. And then before everything was consolidated by FYE, I'm going to Babbage's for video games, Suncoast for movies, and The Wall for music. And then I'm going to get a big fat kid Cinnabon to top my day off.
First of all,
God,
when the Cinnabon
Suncoast.
came into the mall, it made you forget about everything else. And then Suncoast Video, they seem like they were, I guess they got blockbustered out of this place. You
I
know?
think so, too,
Because they
yeah.
seem like they were the early chain.
I used to go in to see what was like the upcoming movies. And I guess I was a weird kid because anytime they had like an Abbott and Costello coming to VHS, I was like, I got to collect it. And now, here we are all these years later.
All these
I,
years
like,
later,
haven't
you
thought
can't-
of
you
it.
Can't play it anywhere.
I haven't thought of it in so long, and immediately, like, the sign came to mind. Like, remember, like, the neon sign? It was very kind of, like, RKO looking, like, rip-off kind of text.
Well, that whole thing, people don't realize, like, the mall destroyed these small towns, right? And everybody was like, we used to have it downtown. And now people just go to the outside of town and they go to the mall and the downtown is ruined. Then Walmart came and fucking destroyed the malls. You know what I mean? And now they're like, hey, Amazon is hurting Walmart. I'm like, I can't fucking go through this every 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to work this out. This does seem like something that happens now.
Right.
All right, let's go to Chad, Alabama.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Ron, are you familiar with, or Ron and Gail, the Piccadilly Cafeteria Restaurant?
Well, first of all, it's a Southern thing, and when I was seeing my aunt and uncle, they were like, we're going to go to Piccadilly this week. Anything you want, you got at Piccadilly. They were so excited to take me to it.
This is so crazy that you said that, too, because I was trying to remember the name of Piccadilly, like, weeks ago. Not even related to this. Just thinking, like, where was that fucking place? And what was the name of Piccadilly? It was very big in the South. Got to go to Piccadilly.
John in New Jersey. John.
Hey, Benningtons.
Hey.
I feel like no mall was complete without that kiosk in the middle and somebody flying a remote control helicopter around it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The kiosk, well, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, that's probably the job I'd want to get. You know, you got a lot of open air freedom. Maybe I can make it someday just at the Sunglass Hut. You know, have people come by, they try on the sunglass. You could say, hey, do you want to pay for that?
I always seem like cool teens got a Sunglass Hut job, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you're right. It was very social because you're in the middle of the mall, you know?
Yeah, they tried to find like pretty 16-year-old girls to work the Sunglass Hut. So guys would come by and say, how's this look? And then she goes like, you look fucking rocking, man. You should buy that right now.
I think I will.
So that's all you really want is some girl to say to you, this looks perfect on you. You're like, I'm in. Ryan in Minnesota.
Yeah, how about KB Toys?
Well, that was a hot shot for Gail and her brother. They had to go to KB Toys. If they were good, we're stopping at KB Toys.
Yeah. In fact, I even remember that when my brother was really little, he must have been like Juju's age, my mom would have to go and run some errands and buy some stuff at the mall. And then we would have to try to, because I would have been older and understood you can't have a toy every single time you go to the mall or something. So we would have to be like distracting him and like running past KB Toys. Like, oh, look at that. What is that? A balloon? Oh my God. That is so cool. And we would just stick him under our arm and run like a football.
When I was a kid, I feel like KB Toys was on the down. And everything I got there, I always felt had already been opened. Like I felt like it was the returns from like Toys R Us that just ended up at KB Toys.
I mean, it's really weird to think Toys R Us is gone. You know, because that was like a major fucking thing when it came out. I mean, they blew a lot of places out of the water.
I'll be honest. In a lot of ways, I preferred KB Toys because it was small. I found, Toys R Us to be overwhelming. Just like 10 aisles of toys. And like, if you went there and your mom was like, you can have one toy, it was just like too much pressure for me. KB Toys kept it nice and simple. You got the cheap toys right by the register, right? Like Super Balls and like, dumb shit like that. And then there would be like 2 aisles and it would be like boy aisle and girl aisle. There would be like a super pink, everything with baby dolls and Barbies and little puppy dogs and stuffed animals. And then there would just be like boy toys that were plastic with swords.
Right. I don't think it ever became a chain, but almost every mall had a head shop, particularly the old malls.
Yeah.
And it was weird how many little kids would hang out at the fucking head shop. And they always had glass pipes and bongs there. And I never saw anybody go in and buy a fucking bong in my life. I don't think you want to be the guy buying a bong at the mall. It just seems like you're going to be followed.
Yeah, there's a lack of privacy there at the mall,
Yeah. No doubt about it. Andy, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Bennington? You guys are great. Love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
A couple real quick. Wilson's Leather. Wilson's Leather is in every
smelled
mall.
great.
You get a leather coat.
Yeah.
You had one hour photo. 1 hour photo. And you had to get
Holy
your pictures
fuck. The 1 hour photo.
And here's what's great about Spencer's. Spencer's is still around now, but back in the day, they'd have the adult section that they'd put a sign up saying you must be 18, and they would have like penis candles or like edible underwear. But now at Spencer's now, they've got fleshlights, they've got anal beads, they've got vibrators, they got dildos.
They really
it's
upped their
crazy.
game.
They really
I
did.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember wandering in that section and the edible underwear. I was like, why can't this be for everyone? I mean, it's a candy, it's an underwear. I didn't really understand that it was sexual in nature. I just thought, this looks great. It looks delicious.
I will tell you, I don't think anyone ever wore edible underwear. I think if
Like
anything,
not under clothes.
It was a fucking joke present to get. Look at what it is. It's Chris's nemesis and Earl's mentor, Hard Rock Johnny. Johnny.
Bennington. So mall culture was defined at some point in the 80s by a style that was sold by a store called Benetton that never made it, didn't get out of the mall, but everybody, everyone would go there for their neon clothing and their big socks.
That's right. That was a very a well-known store. And you're right. I've never seen that in a standalone building.
I don't think
ever.
so either.
And
now,
for music, there was the other music one was Sam Goody. Never really made it out of the mall.
Sam Goody was the same way. And one of the things is they didn't have everything at Sam Goody. They just
they
didn't
did not.
have everything. Now,
Never
Johnny,
really enjoyed it there.
North Jersey has this American dream, which is mall, inside water park. I think there's a fucking wheel.
There's an amusement park.
So, yeah.
They just
I
built a
can't
Ferris
imagine
wheel. There's
it
an
being a
aquarium.
destination place anymore, though. Do you know anything about it?
You know, I've never been because first of all, they charge you $20 to park, which is just ridiculous to go to them. So you get to go shop and you have to pay to park.
You
But
can ski
I've
there,
never been-
Johnny. You can ski there.
I could walk there, yeah, pretty much. Take me a little bit, but and I've never been, but I know people who go. They put a lot of high end stores in there, but that thing had been being built. First, it was going to be Xanadu, and they had like
Right.
indoor skiing, and it took I want to say a good 15 years from the time that it started being built until it finally opened, and it went through 3 different owners. Now it's the people who own Mall of America, so they own it, but. I can't even imagine, but like North Jersey was like the mall capital. We would go to that would be our Friday nights when we were in high school. You know, we would
Right.
go to the mall, walk around the mall.
Yeah, exactly. That was Kevin Smith was like had the fucking lock in on that because he was a mall kid growing up.
Yeah.
And then the interesting thing, so was what was the early 80s movie? Oh, Fast Times, where all the kids had different fucking mall jobs.
Right.
And this is like just suburbia. People thought the mall was actually cool.
Yeah, it was a place to
when
hang
you were
out.
a kid.
And I remember saying to my mom, this would be like when I was like pre-teen age, and you like starting to get to be like, I want to go to the mall with my friends, with adults. And I would always have this argument because she would say, well, what are you guys going to buy there? And I'm like, we're not going to buy anything. And she's like, you can't just go without buying things. That doesn't sound right.
Well, because security guards are mean to kids at a mall. You know what I mean?
Right, they are.
And it just it sets up a shittiness. We act like, what are you kids doing? What do you mean? What are we doing
Right.
at the mall? At the fucking mall?
We're going to go to the food court. That's what we're going to do. By the way, what about Panda Express? I mean, you see a Panda Express in the food court. Have you ever seen a freestanding Panda Express? I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
Don't exist.
But it was in every mall. Every mall had a Panda Express.
Yeah, because it fucking tastes like you have COVID. You know what I mean? Like there's a faraway taste of something Chinese,
Yeah.
but it's not really
Yes.
Chinese.
The sauce was very weak. It was weak sauce.
Yeah.
And then the other stop would be Mrs. Fields, where you could get cookies, and then you could also get like the cookie cake. It was just a giant cookie with.
Oh yeah,
Like-
that's right.
Right.
For my birthday, I want a cookie cake. You mean just a cookie? Yeah, it's really stale and hard by the time you get it home. So
There's a Mrs. Fields in the Rockefeller Center Concourse, which is like our underground mall here, and every
Yeah.
fucking birthday in the Sirius XM departments, you would walk by and see everybody standing over a cookie cake here. You would just be walking through the hallways and see cookie cake, and everybody just excited to eat it.
it's close. You know what? We should just go to Mrs. Fields and get the cookie. We'll be back in 10 minutes. James in New Jersey.
Hey, Ron, how are you?
Good.
What about the only store in the mall that actually had a red rope that you had to get in and they checked your age? Sharper Image.
They wanted
Oh.
dads. Sharper Image. I still could feel like I want all those things, and then at the last minute not buy them because they're junk.
I loved Sharper Image. I could go through every item, just looking through every weird gadget that they would have. And then there were always people who were like just parked in those massage chairs, and I always thought it was weird. It just seemed like a weird thing to put yourself on display and sit down for 10 straight minutes while everyone could see you in the window.
Yeah, well, you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. This is getting me in the balls now. This is nice. This is nice. I also think they were the first people who rolled out the foot bath massager, where you would sit, and I'll fucking kill myself before I put my feet in a bucket of fucking hot water in front of everybody. Why don't you fucking go take a shower or lay down in a bath? What are you doing with just your fucking feet wet?
Very gross. That's a very weird thing to do in public.
It's fucking horrifying. Ray in Georgia.
Hey guys. My mom still has the photos we took. Hey, my mom still has the photos we took as a family from Olin Mills Photography. I don't know if you remember that one.
The glamour shots,
had the
sure.
the city backgrounds with the wagon wheels, and this was like the 70s into the 80s.
Right.
And we still have those. My mom still has them in her photo album. They were horrible.
All those fucking dudes working there look like pets. You know what I mean? Like they all had mustaches. And they're trying to get little girls to fucking pose sexy for them.
Glamour shots were so weird.
Gigantic.
And I had a lot of girlfriends in elementary school who like went and got the glamour shots, and I never wanted to do it. I was like, those look crazy. They teased your hair out super big. They covered you in like weird old lady makeup, and then they put on a very soft filter. A very soft, sexy filter for these children, and then put you like in a leather daddy getup or something. Like there would always be like you'd have like one that looked like a gown, one with a feather boa, and then one where you were like a biker. It was so weird.
I did my communion photo shoot at a mall in New Jersey, and it's me in an all white suit with a very simple background, and as a reward, I got to go to Sharper Image after, and I got an RC Stewart little car.
Oh, congratulations.
Sick.
You really had a great life.
Very classy picture of me holding my white jacket over my back, and then another one of me with my hands up to my face praying.
That's so nice. It looks like you just finished your third show in Vegas, and you're heading back to your suite. Tyler in California.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, so I don't know if you have these on the East Coast, but here on the West Coast, if you were a surfer dude, you'd go to Pacific Sunwear, and then they had this restaurant. Yeah, it was hot dog on a stick, and they had to wear the funny hats with the propeller on top.
Yup. Yeah.
It was this year.
I forgot those surf shops. So PacSun was around. What else was there? There were a couple different ones. And they were basically like surf clothes for kids who don't surf.
Billabong.
Yeah.
Billabong.
Yeah, that's the other one. It was very big, and it was like I don't even think you could buy like a skateboard there or anything like that. I think it was just like dress as though you do ride a skateboard. Dress as though you do surf.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Remember Cocoa Beach used to have that enormous surf shop that everyone stopped at?
Yeah.
Like, if you were in 20 miles of, you had to go to it.
The chain? The big Ray?
Yeah.
Ron John,
yes.
Ron John's. That's perfect. Someone, like I had already had kids, got me this custom surfboard from there. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking learn how to surf now.
It's over, dude. That's over.
I go, why wouldn't you just hand me the fucking money that you spent for this custom surfboard with my name on it? David in Tennessee.
Hey, Benningtons. Every mall had a store that didn't look like it belonged there. And it was the Radio Shack. It was always at the end.
Oh yeah, they weren't ever in the
Yeah.
middle of the mall,
Right.
Because people just wanted to go to Radio Shack. They didn't want to go
Yeah.
in through the main doors of the mall, so they would have to have a side entrance.
Yeah.
That you could just walk up into.
Okay, I just thought of another store that didn't belong in the mall, and it would be like in the middle of all these fun things that we're naming. But every mall had just like a key guy who like made like he would just do like copies of keys.
Yeah.
But he didn't like even have a name above his store.
Yeah. Well, let me
And
tell you
his was
something.
really
If you-
tiny.
Everybody needs a good key guy. You're like, we need 2 extra keys, please. I lose these keys like you wouldn't believe. Could you put like a bobber or a big fucking thing on the end of one of the keys?
It was just like always just like a sad little hellhole in there. He was just stuck in there
It's
all
fucking-
day.
It looks like
was
it's
so
hard
tight.
work. You're just grinding fucking keys and looking at it real close. Here's our friend Lou in PA.
Hey, Lou.
Hey. Every Christmas, the mall had to have the Hickory Farms. We always used to get the gift boxes from.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Remember
from my
that?
uncle. Yeah, I gave them to him every single year, and he
Yeah.
was so excited. And then he said, "I'm gonna eat this during the football games."
Love Hickory Farms.
You know what? Why Lou's fucking cool? She bought Girl Scout cookies from
Aww.
Iris.
That's so sweet, Lou.
Yeah, you know.
Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou is the sweetest of all the Lou's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
All right, baby. Thank you so much. I think everybody, but Earl, did you buy your cookies from Iris Land?
Yes, I bought 10
You
boxes.
did.
I got a box right here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Play her video that's on our stories. First of all, she's the cutest kid in the world.
So sweet.
She was like a sick little girl for a lot of years, and now she's doing everything. And she's just dove in to being a Girl Scout, which, just like the old mall stores, I didn't know we still had Girl Scouts.
Yeah, they're still out there. I think as long as people want the cookies, they're going to still keep on doing Girl Scouts.
And I'm a Girl Scout. This is my first year ever being a Girl Scout and ever selling cookies. If you want to buy cookies from me, all you have to do is click the link below. When you click the link below, you help me earn my entrepreneur badge. You help me reach my goals and you support my troop. When you support my troop, all of the money goes to things that we learn interesting things, and do things for others.
Oh my God, she's cute.
Yeah. Is that the sweetest? When Tommy Johnigan had ordered, and I was just like, that is the sweetest thing ever, because my cousin reached out to me to tell me. She was like, hey, do you know Tommy Johnigan? Because he just ordered a ton of cookies from us.
That would be
it
weird
was-
to find out that Tommy Johnigan bought cookies. Yeah. The guy from TV? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He likes cookies. Earl, what kind did you get?
I bought the Thin Mints and the Do-si Do's.
Now, what are the Do-si-dos? I don't always know the names of these things.
Do-si-do
What are
is
they?
the peanut butter on peanut butter. It's the peanut butter
That's a
cookie
good
with
one.
the peanut butter
I had some of
middle.
that during the games. It's
Yeah.
very nice with a coffee. But I do know this, too. In my lifetime, Girl Scout cookies have gotten smaller than they used to be.
They are small, right?
Yeah. And candy bars have gone in the same direction. A candy bar isn't as big as a candy bar used to be. You know, we're being very nostalgic with the old mall stores and the size of cookies and candy bars. This is my first year being a Girl Scout. It's the cutest thing in the world. She's in Hawaii.
Yes, I was so cute because I was explaining. I showed Juju that video and she was just obsessed with it. She made me play it 10 times and she's like, and this is my cousin? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, and I showed her on a map where Hawaii was and where she lives because she asked to go see her. And I was like, she lives very far away. And then she goes like this, and she sells cookies? Like, it was shocking to her that this child is a cookie salesman. She's like, wait, this is crazy.
She is so cute.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this is like the first time, like when you're selling stuff when you're a kid, how much you enjoy it.
Yeah, I wasn't a Girl Scout, but we did have to sell Christmas wrapping paper when I was a kid, and that was my big sales. It was very exciting every year, having people pick out their Christmas wrapping paper.
I used to love to sell stuff door to door when I was a kid.
Yeah,
it was like
it's fun.
It was like juice for me. You know what I mean? Like I would love to make a sale. Valerie said, "Oh my gosh, I know who that is. She's a great little salesperson. Adorable. She is a great little salesperson."
Yeah. If you want to check out and order cookies from Juju and Frankie's cousin, you can check it out on our Instagram on stories, and there's a link right there for you.
Joseph in Texas.
Yeah, so in my small town in Texas, it's pretty much the armpit of Texas, Corpus Christi. We have this small mall called Sunrise Mall, and I don't know if y'all remember the movie The Legend of Billie Jean.
Remember it? I think about it twice a fucking day.
Of course.
Fair is fair. Fair is fair.
Exactly, and then it just turned into nothing. You know, in the 2000s, that mall, Sunrise Mall, there was $1 movies in it. There was an Orange Julius, and that was about it. But nobody will ever forget or let anybody else forget that that movie was filmed. And there was a wonderful chase scene in that old mall. And
I feel like I'm back and watching it, but it is sad when the old mall gets like so bad. And there's just like a table of fucking shoes somewhere.
Yeah,
it's just, you know what I mean? Maybe they kept a Luby's open or something.
Right.
And
the Keys guy's still there. I mean, he was able to stick it out.
And then some of the stores, you'll just see there's a karate class going on where...
Tiger Schulman's.
Yeah, no, not even that. Just some local dude. Just some fucking local guy. Joe
By
in
the way,
New York.
I love...
Go ahead.
But I love when a mall has a point of pride when something was filmed at it. And people from Staten Island love the fun fact that at the Staten Island Mall, they filmed You Get What You Give by the New Radicals. The music video is the Staten Island Mall. They love bringing that up.
Well, it went to number one, and I don't think they would have done it without the Staten Island Mall. Hey, Joe, what do you got for us?
I was talking about the malls, the random Native American store where everything is either turquoise or has a wolf on it.
Oh, yeah.
I like it in there. That's a cool shop. I probably go in there now.
And, like, you feel like maybe these things are handmade, but I doubt very much that they are.
Yeah, no way, right?
I'm trying to think of what the caramel corn place in every mall would be, because it's the one thing that I would stop and I'm like, can I get a little box of caramel corn? And they go, well, this little one? I go, bigger. Just give me the big box.
Was it a
I didn't wanna
kiosk?
say it out loud. No. They would have like a little thing. You could buy regular popcorn if you were a fucking idiot or a fucking drunk person. And then caramel corn for everybody who understood what the good things in life is.
Was it Popcorn, Indiana?
Popcorn, Indiana?
Popcorn, Indiana.
Well, you say it like...
Oh, now I know.
Like you're giving them a clue.
No, popcorn, comma
Indiana
was a.
I don't remember this.
That was a popcorn store that was popping up. It was one of those ones that was all at once. They were nowhere, and then all of a sudden they were all over. And they still have trucks to this day.
But you wouldn't even think that Indiana would be famous for popcorn. You know what I mean?
I don't remember that name. I don't know if that's it. Popcorn, Indiana.
It was red. If that jogs the memory, it was
It
red.
does. I know the boxes were red. Chris, you're looking it up?
I am looking it up right now. I'm not finding a store, but I am finding the product that is Popcorn, Indiana. Here's
Put
what
up
it
the
looks like.
product. Now, you're telling us there's no stores at all. Oh, no. That's a fucking bag thing.
This might be
I would
a
get
store.
something weird. Look at the Garrett's fucking caramel corn. Actually, that does look like a kiosk there, Chris.
Yeah, it does. Look at this old lady.
But look how good that
Popcorn.
caramel corn looks. Yeah.
It's delicious.
There it is, popcorn. And wait a minute, look at this with all the different colors. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god!
It's a popcorn bar.
Oh, I loved a rainbow popcorn when I was a kid. Wasn't for taste. It was all just for the excitement. Of
I
the
feel
rainbow
like
popcorn.
if all the colors of popcorn can live together, so can all the different nationalities.
That's true.
I got news for you. I'd rather have a caramel corn than an ice cream cone. That's a fucking fact, folks. There, you've heard it from me.
Wow.
And I'll tell you
Wow.
why.
I'm shocked.
I don't want to sit around and eat a cone when I'm done my fucking ice cream as it is. Is there some kind of little container that you can put the ice cream in so I don't have
my
to chew
God.
on a soggy cone?
I almost feel the opposite. I almost wish I could double cone.
You thinking what I'm thinking? All right. Got sent to me. And it's just called caramel corn. And that's the fucking joint in the mall. I'll put it up because it'll take Chris 6 years. So I'll just put it up on my phone where you can see it. Tell me.
Oh yeah. I recognize. Yes, I recognize that for
And
sure.
Let me also ask this. What kind of lunatic would fucking walk past that without getting themselves a nice small box, maybe a little bigger, of caramel corn?
Caramel corn, Indiana.
You're being an asshole now.
with
You're
this
purposely
Indiana.
trying to derail.
All right, this is probably going to be controversial. I feel like some of you are going to be a yes and some of you are going to be a no, but it's always been a favorite of mine. It's the Dippin' Dots kiosk. I remember when Dippin' Dots came to my mall. I had it once on vacation that I've told you guys about. I did see it at the Crazy Horse Monument. It was a life-changing experience for me. But then like a couple years later, it showed up at my mall, and I was thrilled. I love Dippin' Dots.
It never
kiosk.
really caught on big, though, did it, Dippin' Dots?
Nope.
No.
Did not.
And I think they tried to sell it as space ice cream when it first started. Like, this is the kind of ice cream they eat on the space station. All right, Larry wants to bring up something about Popcorn, Indiana. Larry from Indiana.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Good.
Orville Redenbacher, the popcorn, that gentleman was born in Brazil, Indiana.
All right.
There is a place, I don't know how familiar you are with Indiana, but on the west side of Indiana, between Terre Haute and Evansville, there is a town called Princeton, and it actually produces popcorn. I think that's one of the places where the popcorn's bagged for people. And there are several little festivals around the Terre Haute area.
All right, so Larry, you've taught me more about Indiana than I've ever thought about the rest of my life before. But would you say the popcorn there is better than anywhere else?
I would not say it's better than anywhere else. I don't know. I don't know exactly what popcorn is produced in this area,
but I know it. Yeah, it's popcorn crazy. But I know Orville Redenbacher. Like, I'm like, oh, I got to get some of that. He makes the best popcorn ever. And when I taste it, I'm like, kind of tastes like popcorn to me. Kind of tastes like every other popcorn I've ever had. Now, if you get a little caramel in there, I can tell the difference. But until that happens, it's popcorn. And don't get me wrong, I like popcorn. Earl's never eaten popcorn, not even once in his life.
Oh, my
really?
God.
Yeah.
Juju was just eating some kettle corn. She was really into it.
Kettle corn? That's halfway to the caramel corn, but it's like just enough to go, I wish I had more of this on it. Earl, what's your beef with popcorn? You called it devil corn to me one time. You felt like if there really was a physical Satan, that he'd have a little bowl of popcorn and be going with his claw hand, just fucking tasting it over and over.
It's not filling, and then when you get it caught in your teeth, you can't get it out to save your life, and it drives you crazy to have that little piece stuck in your teeth.
He hates popcorn. Now, Chris, you're a popcorn guy, right?
I'm a fucking cornhead. I love popcorn.
I thought you were a soup head. When did this fucking change?
I'm also a soup head. I love soup. I love popcorn. I eat popcorn to bad extents.
Did you get your Girl Scout cookies yet? They're delivered directly to your house.
I have to. Maybe my neighbor might have grabbed them because there's 2 entrances to my property here.
Well, you can track it.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to your original purchase. You'll know when it's sent, when it gets there.
I'm tracking it, and I'm going to get these cookies. I want them bad.
Now, are you a 1 kernel at a time popcorn eater, or you take a fistful, shove it in your mouth?
Take a fistful, and then I shove my face into my hand, and then eat it out of my hand, and then at the end, push it into my mouth just to get, and then maybe get a little more of that excess butter or salt on my palm.
Some people get really, really mad at people that eat popcorn the way Chris just described. They say it makes them sick. Earl, I saw you wince.
Yeah, that's an animal eating a popcorn.
How about your
animal?
How about
having your face
calling me an animal? Like, what do I feed it? Popcorn.
I eat my popcorn like Chris does, and every time I do it, my girlfriend grabs my arm and goes, "Stop it."
Some people get really mad.
Well, I mean, I think that sometimes with that exact technique you're talking about, the shoveling, sometimes some piggy noises do get made. I've heard little snorts come out of people who are doing that exact thing.
I literally put my hand to my face in a way that most of the popcorn falls to the wayside, and I'm just trying to fucking shove it into my mouth.
So good.
Spoonman just sent us a picture of a mall store that I've forgotten about, but I do know that Fezzi used to buy a lot of his Christmas presents at Brookstone.
Yes, he was a Brookstone guy. I still have one of my favorite presents of his that I still use every day was a blanket from Brookstone that he bought me when I was probably like a sophomore in high school, and I still use it.
Brookstone was that thing where they acted like maybe they were higher end than they really were. They were almost like a corporate version of one of the old stores that people used to go to, like different places in the world and bring back things.
Okay, I have another store that just came to mind. I would love to know if it still exists. Do you guys remember I believe, exclusively menswear store called Structure? It was for the metrosexual. And it was like, I always remember like the design was like big white columns, these black letters, Structure. And it was like always for like the metro dudes who like had like somewhat professional jobs and like were covered in cologne. You shop at Structure.
I just looked it up, and it looks like I know they've rebranded, and they're Express.
No, because Express existed back then. I mean, maybe they ate them up, but Express was a store, and then so was Structure.
Yeah. Look at the faux stuff at the
so silly.
Classic.
So silly.